Gang, it's Zai in the building, man. Herbal Reset 369. Today we talking about the gallbladder, bro. It's an underrated organ. A lot of people feel like it's not important. I feel like, and I know, like, you know what I'm saying? It is very important, very imperative, bro. Very, 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 very imperative. But it's always right to start everything off correctly. I want you all to know, my beautiful reflections, that I am you. You are me. There's no separation. Remember that. I am you. You are me. My beautiful reflection. There's no separation. So whatever is going on within me, somebody else could be having that same problem. You feel me? No matter how good somebody look like on the outside, you feel me? You never know what's going on the inside. And I know we all battle with so many different things throughout the days, throughout the months, throughout the years. We don't speak about it. We don't speak about most definitely what's going on within our bodies. But I feel like it's very, very, very imperative that we know that there's no separation. I am you, you are me. We are a imitation of the Most High, the Divine God. You feel me? We too lit, bro. I want y'all to realize that the gallbladder is basically a pear-shaped, little mini pear-shaped organ right up under your diaphragm on the right side. Above your liver. It's under your liver, but it's above it. So it's about like right here. Okay, I'm doing a little flex, my little flex. You feel me? But shit, I'm doing my little flex. But yeah, it's about like right there above, like the top ab right here that I got right here, my little mini ab. It's like right there. But listen, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, do not remove your gallbladder ever, ever. I'm trying to tell you because your gallbladder is very, very imperative for your detoxification and also for your mineral absorption. With the lack of minerals, your body is not. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna make it even harder for it to be able to function how it's supposed to function. Now I'm giving this to y'all raw. I'm not talking off no script. Basically, I am talking based off of what I've learned over the years with my studies. The gallbladder plays a big, huge role with mineral absorption, right? Now, your body is made up of over 105 minerals, right? And we don't really know that. When we growing up, they don't teach us any of those things. They just teach us that, hey, you should eat 3 meals a day. Eat 3 meals a day when you wake up, midday, before you go to bed, and make sure that those 3 meals consist of a balanced diet. Now, let's look it up. Now, I'm telling you, gallbladder is very important, but so many different people get it removed. Why? Because they don't know that it's important. They feel like it's not important. And the doctors, they make it as if it's not really important. But herbalists, they point out that everything within your body is natural, so you should keep it natural. If you take from your body, that's taken from your temple. This is the temple. How are you going to be able to reach the divine if your temple isn't fully balanced and you're going without? I'm trying to tell you, God did not put us on this planet to be lacking anything. You are capable of anything and everything. Ashe, you are my beautiful reflection, and I'm telling you this because I know that you're capable and beyond capable of being able to withstand any type of thing. So now I know I got off track, y'all, but look, this is what we got going on. How many cases of gall bladder removals are there on average in the United States? Right? We're going to say the United States because the United States is really the new age Babylon. It's the bullshit. I love the United States. Everything in the United States. Everybody want to live the American dream. But when it comes to removing your gallbladder because it's hurting during the midst of chasing that American dream, we're going to see what that dream American really means. You feel me? We're going to see how that really just fits the description. You're going to see how you feel fulfilled. Do you really feel fulfilled? chasing that American dream, living how the average American does, the westernized culture. Basically, about 600,000 to 800,000. I don't really know what this big old word is, but it's like 600,000 to 800,000 procedures are done in the United States to treat symptomatic gallbladder diseases such as gallstones and inflammation. 600,000 to 800,000. 600,000 to 800,000. Gang, you don't know how many cases that is, and that's just in the United States alone. Now, I would just look up and see how many as of that procedure is really going on in other parts of the world. But I really would be surprised if it's any other country out there that's getting more procedures like this done than compared to the United States. I mean, that'd be very, very wild. Now, they say some sources estimate around 750 gallbladder removers per year, but more than 1.2 million surgeries annually in some reports, depending on how all procedures are counted. What this means, gallbladder removal is one of the most common surgical procedures in the United States. Okay? That being said, we already got that out. We about like 7 minutes in, family. I'm finna put the phone down and I'm finna come raw with this shit, man. Your gallbladder is no separate from your liver. Your liver is no separate from your kidneys. Your kidneys is no separate from your heart. Your heart is no separate from your brain. Your brain is no separate from your nervous system. Every single organ in your body depends on the other organ. No matter how insignificant any professional doctor that's been in training for years will tell you how unimportant it really is. Now I'm gonna tell you the reasons why people remove their gallbladders. Not because of the doctors, but because of the people, us, U.S. We remove our gallbladders, right? Because first of all, we don't even know that it's our gallbladder in the first place. We are uneducated about that organ, right? We uneducated about the organ first of all. Now that we're uneducated about the organ, once we finally hear about it, it's like, okay, this gotta be not important, because if it was important, I would have learned about it back then, you know, back when I was growing up. Back when I was growing up, I knew about the heart, I knew about the stomach, I knew about the intestines, I knew about the liver, I knew about all of these main function organs. So maybe this organ here doesn't really matter, right? Now, previously, uh, um, I told in my videos that, hey, you need to take control of your diet. Be able to take control of your diet and don't have to rely on anyone else outside of yourself, because God didn't put you here lacking anything. That being said, family, look, Herbal Reset 369. We resetting with the herbs. 369 is the three numbers of completion. We resetting with the herbs. The gallbladder is very, very imperative to your health. Now, I want you all to know today that my auntie, right, she is battling pain within her body, you know, and I'm sure that it is, we're not even gonna talk about that. I really don't even want to talk about that, y'all. Like, honestly, like, it really would just throw me off. Like, honestly, I'm gonna have to talk to y'all about that, like, later on down the line, because honestly, like, that's very emotional to me, you know, and I feel like it's shit so fucked up, bro. Like, pharmaceutical, the way the agenda is put out, and the way how it's so hidden and covered up, but it's really in our faces. But we just so dumb and our IQ is so low that we can't really see it, bro. We really can't see it. But honestly, it's like that's the reason why I'm here. I'm here to bring forth truth, truth that I feel like everyone should know about. Gallbladders are only removed because of the pain. You feeling pain. You feeling pain and you thinking, damn, what the fuck is this inside of my, what is this right here? Like, is my liver? Like, what is it? Like, is what is this inside of here? It's hurting. I'm finna go to the doctor because this shit is hurting. Feel like I'm finna die. You feel me? Right? Little do you know that's your body responding, and it's telling you, it's being its own doctor. It's being its own doctor, way more potent than any doctor that you go visit would be. Your body is being the best doctor ever. It's letting you know, hey, all right, whatever you're doing right now, whatever you have been doing right now, you gotta change that. And the reason why I'm hurting right now is because I want you to change that. Because just as much as you care about me, I care about you. You feel me? But do you really care about me? Do you really care about me? Do you really care about your body? Do you really care about your temple? Your gallbladder helps absorb nutrients. Your body helps. Your gallbladder produces a it produces bile, right? Bile is a storage unit which stores nutrients from the foods which you eat. If you are not eating nutrients dense foods, gang, what do you think is gonna happen? If you're not eating nutrient dense food, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be giving your body nutrients deprived foods. Nutrients deprived foods were gonna go inside of your body, and once it goes inside of your body, it's gonna strip your body of nutrients, and it's gonna cause more inflammation. That inflammation there is gonna be a result of pain in the body because it's inflaming. It's inflaming in order to protect itself from these thieves that are going inside of your body, which is what? Yeast. Yeast is what? Sugar, bread, pasta, cookies, cakes, candy, sodas. You feel me? All of these different things does so many different things to your body. And like I told you, your liver is connected to your gallbladder. Your gallbladder is connected to your liver. Your liver is connected to your kidneys. Your kidneys connected to your heart. Your heart is connected to your brain. Your brain is connected to your nervous system. You feel me? Now, when you're eating unhealthy, everybody's body responds differently, right? You may eat 20 burgers in a week. Somebody else may eat 20 pieces in a week. Somebody else may eat 20 broccolis in a week. Somebody else may eat nothing in a week. Everybody's body responds to everything so differently. And evidently, whatever you do on a consistent basis, your body is going to process that and your body is going to become that. Your body is going to become whatever you are consuming. 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 You are a reflection of God, the Most High, right? Now that we know that, that being said, if we are a reflection of God, then we should be consuming of God. 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 I'm smiling and everything, but like my body and everything is full of joy because I'm being able to give y'all this message. This message is very, very honest. I'm being very, very passionate about this message because so many different people are dying because of a simple gallbladder removal. And it's not even simple. They got to go through these different things to even remove it. Why would you want to redo something God already made natural? Why would you want to do that? because it feels comfortable, because it feels like it would be a relief, right? This is how I start off. And this is the end, though. Before I tell you how to start off, this is the end. You removing your gallbladder, right? Why are you removing your gallbladder? Because we finna go back, and then we finna go right back forward to this. Why are you removing your gallbladder? You're removing your gallbladder because your gallbladder was having pain, right? You were in pain, you were in discomfort, right? Now you're in pain, you're in discomfort. Let's go before the pain and discomfort. Before the pain and discomfort, you were consuming the things that will cause the pain and discomfort. But we already been there. We going backwards, right? This is before your gallbladder even hurting. This is when you're bored. This is when you want to just satisfy your cravings. This is when you want to just eat out with other people that are on the same type of diet that you are, and their gallbladder ain't hurting right now. Your gallbladder is the one that was hurting. You feel me? Maybe not yours, specifically talking to you. I'm not specifically, maybe I am talking to you, maybe I'm not talking to you. If the shoe fit, then the shoe fit. But your gallbladder, before your gallbladder hurting, before you are in pain, right now you are consuming, right? And this is the thing that goes over everybody's head. Consuming. We just eating. We just eating. Or we just listening. We just listening. Or we just scrolling. Or we just scrolling. We not in nature. We not meditating. We not breathing. We just praying. And we just, this better happen. Like it's I'm going gang. You gonna keep on doing this, and you gonna keep on eating what you want to eat, and they gonna keep on doing these surgical procedures. I mean, you gonna be getting in pain before they do the surgical procedure. You gonna keep eating what you want to eat. You gonna get in pain. You gonna get in pain. You gonna keep on praying. You gonna keep on praying, and then the pain gonna go away, and then you gonna keep eating. And you gonna keep eating. The pain gonna come right back, and then it's gonna be the process all over again until you actually have to face the fact that, hey, what I have been doing and what I have not changed, my lifestyle, my habits, the way I've been eating, the way I've been, what I've been gazing on, what I've been looking at, what I've been listening to, what I've been breathing in, all of these different things play a huge role on what your body looks like. Not only what your body looks like, but what your body feels like. All of these different things that mind. Gang, it's like 12:02 right now. 12:02 a.m. on a Friday, January 30th. Look, I felt like I really needed to get this message out right now, gang, because I really feel for the people of lack of knowledge. We all have a lack of knowledge in some area, but you need to be humble to be able to learn from other people's perspectives. Because we all have a good perspective. There's no right or wrong. It's whatever you choose. And your life ends up however you choose it to be. We are the creators of our reality. When you pick up this apple, Granny Smith apple, hydrating, green, full of vitamin D, growing strictly straight from the sun, even though it still may have some type of impurities within it, it's still hydrating your body, and you'll have your gallbladder. You'll have your gallbladder to be able to be there after your liver filters it out from all of the chemtrails or the spray pesticides or anything that's on the apple. You have your gallbladder to be able to produce bile and extract those good quality nutrients for your body to stabilize and feel good. But then it's like, forget the apple. I don't want the apple. I want the donut. I'm gonna get the donut as soon as I wake up. I want to get the donut as soon as I wake up. Then at 12 o'clock, maybe I'll go get some hibachi from Ichiban. That's a whole meal. I'm gonna fill my stomach up with all of that stuff, and then I'm gonna have some still left over for tomorrow, so I can be able to eat that again at 12 o'clock. And then 3 o'clock, I'm feeling like I want some pizza. Gang, I can't even say this out of my mouth right now. Now it's because it's like looking back, I'm like, dang, like honestly, like I don't even think I did that, but it's like it's normalized, like it's normal, gang. Like when y'all gonna realize this shit a business, bro? This is a business, gang. They look at your health as a business. The doctors look at your health as a business. When you go to the doctors and you feel like, oh shoot, I feel better already because I know the doctor's gonna be able to tell me something about myself, and they're gonna be able to help me out with prescribing me some drug, and I'm gonna feel better. But little do you know, and maybe you do already know, but you just don't care because you grew up going to the doctor all the time and just buying the drugs that they tell you, and you just take it until your body heals. Gang, gang. Your body heals itself. If anything, the drugs that they give you just slow the shit down. Now, I don't want this to be an hour long video. I know I really don't want this to be an hour long video, but I want y'all to understand me when I say this. Everything inside of your body needs each other. It's no separation, my beautiful reflection. I am you, you are me. Without me, there is no you. Without you, there is no me. It's a reflection. Without the sun, there would be no light. Without the moon, there would be no light at night. Without your mom, there would be no dad for you. Without your dad, there would be no mom for you. Well, hold on. As a matter of fact, without your mom, there's no you. Without your dad doing whatever they did together, you know what I'm saying? They did the little do and made you. They came together, they realized separating and you growing up without is leaving a missing piece of what could potentially would have been there. Now, that is kind of besides the point, but the main point is we can't do without everything in our body. I don't care what any professional tells you. Once you take anything out of your body, you're going to be at a disadvantage. And that's how the Matrix wants you to be. They want you to be at a disadvantage. They want us to be at a disadvantage. Because if you're at a disadvantage, gang, it's like you already giving up. You already gonna give up, gang. You just like, I'm already at a disadvantage. I done let them take my gallbladder out. Now I'm feeling even worse. You feel me? And I'm needing to depend on this medication that they're giving me that's gonna prolong the healing. And then I need to pay for it anyway, so I'm still going to get up every day and be able to work this job that's stressful while I'm in pain and while I'm taking this medicine all at the same goddamn time. Bro, it's very imperative that you know that everything that is inside of your body is in there for a reason. Why the fuck would you take this shit out? Why would you take it out instead of just changing around your lifestyle? Are you just like so stuck into this lifestyle to where you just can't break anything out of it, and you'll rather just take a piece out of yourself in order to still stay in this lifestyle that's making you have to even do this in the first place, gang? I know I should be speaking more about like the gallbladder and what it does, but I'm just so stuck on the fact that people don't realize. Like people don't realize that these pharmaceutical companies and these doctors, they don't study. They don't study like natural. They don't. They only study medicine, gang. These people only study medicine, and they study the prices of the medicines. I'm telling you, like, they have numbers and everything. Like, this 6 years of school game for a doctor. What do you think they doing in there? You would think that they would be learning, hey, this is the gallbladder. This is what it does, right? And the result of you eating these normalized westernized diets, this is what's going to happen to the gallbladder. And once this happens, this is what you give to the client, right? Natural, holistic ways to heal. But no, hell no. Hell no. That's not what they do. What they do is they give you an artificial way to heal. See, what they do is they'll get this plant right here, right? And they'll grind it up, make it into like a little powder form, you know what I'm saying? Have a little bit of the holistic way. But they'll add this big ass word that you don't even know what it is. You just know that, hey, I trust the doctor and they've been to school for this shit. They doing this stuff. My mom and my mom's mom went to these doctors and they done it. So like, what makes me any different from my mom and my mom's mom? You feel me? Gang, you already defeated. So I want you all to know that it's very imperative that you keep every organ within your body. And within this channel, I'm going to be teaching you every single organ, right? I'm going to be telling you how it's very important. And I know I told only really thing that I really told you is how the gallbladder is connected to the liver is connected to blase, and how blase your organs really need each other in order to work at its full capacity, for your body to work at its full capacity. First, it starts off as a cell, right? Cells come together and they make that specific organ, right? And that organ ends up um, having multiple different organs that have different cells within inside of that organ. And that makes an organ system. These different organs make an organ system. That organ system makes up an organism. Now, if you take out one of the organs, what can you call your organ system? A dysfunctional organ system. I'm telling you this, functional however you want to say it, you are going to be at a disadvantage. Why would you want to be at a disadvantage when you already know that this society is what it is today? You want to be at 100%, gang. You want to be at a high top level IQ. I'm on all 10s right now, bro. I'm fasting right now. I'm at a point where it's like, I don't want too many people in my circle. I'm just wanting to elevate and I'm wanting to grow. I got my crystals on me. I'm in I got the nature around me, even though it's cold as hell outside. You know, that's our weakness. I'm not really trying to go outside for real, but like, when the sun is up, gang, like, I'm up. When the sun goes down, I like to rest. But right now, I feel like this message is very imperative, and I really want you to embed this into your epicranium, man. Gallbladder is very, very imperative. Don't think that it's not. Keep it. Why? Because if they take that gallbladder out, man, they take that gallbladder out, it's gonna make your organs work harder. It's gonna make your organs work harder. So no matter how small that person is that's on your team, if that person leaves off of your team, whatever the team is, that team is gonna have to work harder to be able to fill in that little spot that teammate played on the team game. And that's just how your organs is. Now, if you take that teammate off your team and you want to get an AI bot, somebody that's just gonna be there to be able to treat that empty space, then so be it. But don't be complaining because you keep losing the game. Don't be complaining because you feel like your team is weaker than the others that already have the functions and they're not at a disadvantage because they have all of their natural resources. And stop listening to so-called professionals. You are the professional, gang. You're the one that's feeling the pain. You're the one that's feeling what's inside of your body. If you the one that's feeling what's inside of your body, so why you tripping? Like, why you listening to all these other people? You feeling what's going on inside of your body. You are the best doctor for you. If you feeling like you got a headache, why do I have a headache? Let me take a Tylenol. Oh, let me go to, no. Why do I have a headache? What did I consume today? What did I consume today? Whether that's food, whether that's listening, whether that's seeing, whether that's smelling, whatever it is, whatever it's got on my skin, whether it's in the supernatural, you need to be able to be aware and realize, because that's the way you grow. Right? Don't be at a disadvantage, y'all. Herbal Reset 369. We're using the herbs, gallbladder, wet. It's going to target the herbs. I know we have about 30 minutes in this video right now. Whoever to stay tuned, listen, I got like 3 different herbs that I'm going to be able to give to you all. That's going to target if you're having a gallbladder issue. Doctor said that you have a gallbladder issue. These herbs are going to do it. Milk thistle, dandelion root. Get you some citrus fruits. These 3 things, you know what I'm saying? Dandelion root, milk thistle, citrus fruits, dandelion root, milk thistle, citrus fruits, dandelion root, milk thistle, citrus fruits. You feel me? Do this for 2 weeks. Nothing else. No other foods. No nothing else. If you really are very, very, very serious about your health, and you feel like that you have the power and you're capable and you're not operating in fear, then do it. Because if you so spiritual and you got God on your side and you praying all the time, then you shouldn't be operating in fear. Because going based off of these pharmaceutical companies and going to the doctors ain't nothing but operating in fear. Hell yeah, it's good to go to the doctor. I'm not telling you don't go to the doctor, but go to the doctor and just hear their input. But don't let them speak nothing over your life. Don't let them speak nothing over your life, because that's a spell. It's a spell once you allow it to go over you. Hey, your gallbladder is at the edge and you need to go ahead and remove it or you're gonna die. How does that feel when a doctor they say has been to school 6 years says that to you? Bro just told me that I'm gonna die if I don't get this shit out of my body. I'm finna go get it out of my body because bro just said that I'm gonna die, bro. Pause that. Let's go back to reality before they even said that shit. You straight. Only thing you feeling is some pain. You don't even know that. Hey, I'm possibly like I'm finna die. And even if you feeling like you finna die, you realize that hey, pain don't last always. And you realize that this shit ain't come out of nowhere. Anything can be reversed. Man, I got so much stuff to say right now, bro. But like honestly, I want to let y'all know that anything can be reversed. Herbal Reset 369. We got herbs, milk thistle, dandelion root, citrus fruits. My citrus fruits are going to be grapefruit, oranges, sumo mandarins. That's the key, y'all. I am encouraging you all to trust in the Most High God, right? The Most High God is within you. There's no separation. My beautiful reflection. Got my crystals going. I don't worship anything outside of myself because I know that God is in self. Everything outside of you, this shit doesn't exist, gang. A girlfriend, a wife, boyfriend, mom, sister, brother, cousin, anything that's outside of yourself, you feel me, you are connected to, but it's in here. The things that you see in the physical is not real, bro. It's not real, bro. You control it. Not real comes after real. What's real? What was here first? What was here first? Spirit, breath, right? That was here first. God was here first. This is just the form. This is just a replica. This is the image of God. And I want you all to take care of the image of God, because it's truly a blessing, man. It's abundance. It's beautiful. It's creativity. It's authenticity. It's not artificial. It's not antibiotics. It's not pharmaceutical. It's not, man, I can go on all day, bro. Trust and believe in the most high divine God. My beautiful reflection. I am everything. I am you. You I am. Ashe. And with that, y'all, we out. Remember this. Remember this. Anything outside of yourself that you feel like is gonna satisfy you, it won't. A million, billion, trillion, billion dollars, gang, it's not. What's really gonna satisfy you is the growth that you go through. The pain, the gallbladder removal. Yeah, even if you got your gallbladder removed and you're watching this right now, gang, it's still reversible. You are the most high. You create. Don't give up. If anything, you can grow that motherfucker back, gang. Grow it back and make sure it's stronger than ever. I don't care what social media tell you. I don't care what anybody that's been in school for 6. If you feel like you are capable of doing it, you can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Anything is possible. For my Christians inside of the chat, man, what Jesus say? Greater things shall you do than I have. When greater things shall you do than I have. What Jesus do when he was here, man? He healed the blind, healed the cripple, beat death itself, raised from the dead, gang. Bro, you feel like you can't do it. Of course you can if you feel like you can't. But if you know that you can, and you know that God lives within you, then you're going to start living like that. You're going to start living who you are. Live who you are. Don't change for nobody. Just because they feel like something's going wrong with you and you need to remove something, that's their judgment. You judge yourself. At the end of the day, it's your choice if you're going to sign them papers and say you want to remove that shit or not. You don't have to remove it. You can let it stay and let that spell that they put over you, let that spell that they tried to put over you, let it just go. Because if they say that shit and you don't receive it, gang, you good. But if they say that and you receive it, gang, and you sign your name on that stuff, like, honestly, bro, like, you take it out, you want it to be relieved. You want it to be satisfied. And by all means, like I'm telling you, we all have that point in time where we want to be satisfied. Whether that's with food, whether that's with smoking, whether that's with drinking, whether that's with having sex, whether that's with killing, whatever it is, gang. Everybody have their pet peeve on what they want to be satisfied. I was just talking about that with my cousin today. Everybody got their own pet peeves, bro. But it's only up to you if you're going to be able to sacrifice and be able to grow from that. You're perfectly capable of being able to do above and beyond. Ashe, my beautiful reflection. I want y'all to stay up. I want y'all to stay out. And I want y'all to stay live, man. Stay up, stay out, stay live. Stay up, stay out, stay live. Ashe, remember that.